First destination Fort William, second destination Inverness, third destination John O'Groats. 317 miles, so that's quite a long way. This is amazing. This is Loch Lucky. Oh wow. Seems to be a lot of fighter flying here. I don't know what it is. Picturesque stream. Yeah, more forestry road. Oh, and this is Freya. We heard you in the background. We bumped into Freya last night trying to find a place to camp at Moy Bridge. So campsite for past Lucky Lots, which I showed you. We're heading for Invergarry. It's a beautiful day. Hope we don't get a thunderstorm. It was kind of promised, but then not. Do bears in the woods? Well, sometimes you have to.
And they put...
I love that. Pine cones.
Thought about how to put that.
And there is a toilet. This is amazing. Do you think it's a campsite?
I think so.
This is the most provisioned shelter I've ever seen. Denied. The low part is closed. We heard someone telling us about it. So we can't take the low road, we have to take the high road. Scotland before you.
Oh well.
Oh, they're doing some kind of... Another hydro scheme, you shouldn't have. Have to go on a high diversion, which I'm not looking forward to. I was liking it on the low side. Now that's a stream. Having a footrest. Quite literally. Diversion. I don't know what essential forest harvesting is, but apparently we can't go on the side we wanted to because we were going to Fernan. Now this one says Great Glen Way diversion this way, but I assume the other one supersedes that. We wanted to go up this way. And looks like we're going to have to go that way to the Bridge of Oich and Loch Oich. We're at Lagan, isn't it? We're not lagging behind.
Ha 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 ha.
I think it's a bit further up. I'll have a look in a second. I don't think it's at... It's not at the lock, it's a bit further up that way. Yeah, Eagle Barge, there we are. It is a floating pub cafe. Closed Mondays and Tuesdays. It's not Monday.
Not today.
Yay! Here is the Eagle Barge. Yeah, orders inside the bar. And yes, we're having a lovely meal at the Eagle Bridge. Eagle Bridge, not Eagle Bridge. Eagle Barge. The Eagle Barge. This is lovely.
Eagle Barge in.
Eagle Barge.
Very nice.
Very nice. Taking a shortcut. This could go very badly. This shortcut. Let's see. If I die, I may as well film it.
What?
If I die, I may as well film it.
No, focus on where you're walking.
Well, I'm doing both.
Focus on where I'm walking so you know where you should walk.
Good point. I can do both.
I don't know, if you're questioning whether you're about to break a leg, I don't think you should multitask. And it's also very nice to do...
Over for you.
Huh?
Over for you, maybe.
Over to me.
Over for you. I'm still doing it.
It's a new way to use our legs so our feet don't hurt as much.
A new way to use our legs and die, yeah.
We made it, though.
I have committed bluebell murder, though. Sorry, bluebells. R.I.P. the bluebells. I don't mean the group. Right. We'll run across the road. This is where we're planning to camp. If we can get away with it. Actually, no, it should be fine.
If while camping, keep well away from buildings and roads.
Ah, that's nice of them.
Yeah.
I like. And we're at the Well of the Seven Heads picnic site. And ooh, picnic benches. Ooh. So we can go and make a coffee in a second. This is a beautiful place here, apart from, well, I'm hiding from the midges. But yeah, tomorrow I'll tell you the story of the Well of Seven Heads, which is fascinating. It's one of the stories out of the twists and turns. By this very busy road is the Well of the Seven Heads, which is behind me. It's hard to film it because it's right by the 82. This is a very strange monument. I don't know if you can see, there's a dagger at the top and then the seven heads. But this is to commemorate the execution in 1663 of the killers of two of the MacDonald clan. This is a complicated story because you get MacDonnells and MacDonalds. Erected in 1812 by Alexander Reynoldson MacDonnell, commemorate the fact that his namesake were killed by their cousins. Justice was not done for 2 years until the Ian Lum, the poet laureate, insisted. And then the execution order was given out by the Privy Council. They were executed, and then their severed heads were washed in the well, which is just below this, and then took them to Invergarry as proof, and they were sent off to Edinburgh. I don't know why in 1812 this guy was trying to commemorate the murdering of his enemies 150 odd years after. There is quite a gruesome monument. Apparently in Invergarry, the 7 headless bodies were found buried, confirming the story. Very gruesome. Here's the spooky well. I'm not going to go in because that's probably mid-city. Had an okay-ish night last night. Still defending the tent from the slugs. Assault kind of works, but then they find other bits to get in. It's a little bit cold. Very sort of this today, very dry. We were going to camp up there, but I couldn't find a site last night, so headed back down to here. Onwards to Fort Augustus in Invergarry. We have to do the Invergarry link because they've closed the bit along the other side of the loch, and this is Loch Oich. Very nice. I think it's probably a slower day today because I think most of us are very like, ow, after kind of like 10 mile-ish days. And I'm on my 12th day of walking, or is it 11th day? Yeah, something like that. And it's just, ow. I suppose it must be 120, 130. This is kind of limit of what I've done before, so I'm not surprised I'm ouching. Anyway, onwards to hopefully Inverness. Back on it. I took the shortcut route up that, a less steeper part near the road. Much easier going down than going up. Useful forests. Amazing weather. More forestry roads. These paths love to show you forestry roads and hydro stations. In the pine forest. Taking a shortcut on one of the old lanes, the old roads. Amazingly, a lot of this isn't marked, but it's here. And we found Glengarry filling station. See if it's a bit of a sweet and coffee stop. It's more essential hiking fuel, all my secret fuels. But yeah, this track hasn't been used by vehicles for a long time. No, my bête noire suspension bridge. I hope we don't have to cross that. Please say we don't have to cross the suspension bridge.
No, we could do a detour and go over there, but we're not, like, it doesn't say so.
Good. Oh wow. This is the end of the Oich. This is the Bridge of Oich.
And the beginning of the canal.
And the beginning of the canal again, and then Loch Ness. Eventually. We're getting back to the canal. The canal looks less canal-y now, more like a kind of mini loch. This is not the Bridge of Oich, it's the swing bridge. This is not the Bridge of Oich, that's the Bridge of Oich. I'm confused, too many bridges. Because also the bridge we passed over on the loch, that was also a Bridge of Oich.
Listen, the Oich has many bridges.
I know, many bridges.
She's just that queen.
I know. So many bridges. So many bridges, so little time. Oh wow, 1849. Okay, I will go into the Bridge of Oich. It better not shake that much.
Hey, let's look at the bridge.
Yeah.
I would also love a photo.
So here is the bridge. Bridge.
Photos of the bridge.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to cross it with this. Suspension bridges. Suspension bridges. Okay, this is not too bad. Look at the scenery. Yeah. And then we get to the side, it's locked. It's the Bridge of Oich to nowhere. You can't get through it. We're on the bridge to nowhere. It is literally the bridge to nowhere. Yep. It is making a squeaking noise. Lucky loch. I should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I should be so lucky and looks. Wow. That's beautiful. I should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. We're in Fort Augustus.
Oh, nice.
They apparently have not one, but several fish and chip shops.
Oh.
One fish and chips. Fish and chips, fish and chips. Oh, where did I get there? Now I get to film me on lock steps. Yeah. A staircase. I hope we're not supposed to go over that. Fort William is full of dead bridges. I was like, that's definitely a railway bridge. It's all the end of, and I assume those are the pillars of the railway bridge. Doomed Winnie the Pooh trapped in the attic. Looking for a campsite above Fort Augustus. There apparently is one up here. And you see little paths and stuff off. It suggests there's definitely some campsites around here. Big trees. Yeah, we just met a guy who's doing a John O'Groats to Land's End. Nice guy. very small pack, and obviously it's packing super lightweight. He said that the John O'Groats trail was tough, which is a bit worrying. I know the bit he's talking about. He's talking about the northern part, past Golspie, which is very remote and quite ruined, and he mentioned the word bog, so quite very boggy apparently. Not so sure about that part anymore, but what I might do is kind of do the first half or so and then see how that goes. But I still would have done 200 plus miles by that point. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. So another site. We camped in the woods above Fort Augustus. I'm kind of knackered. I'm going to head down into town and chill out a bit and probably see if I can get anything to charge and get some water and chill out at the pub, I think. What is that? A thing of gothic, I don't know if beauty, but baronial horror. I don't know what that is. And this is Loch Ness. Nessie is not shown. Or maybe Nessie is shown and pops the head up any moment now and I get incredibly famous. But I was saying earlier there should be lots of sweets in the shape of Nessie, like little candy things. You could start a candy shop and come and throw Nessie shaped candy away. Ooh, you could camp down there. A little bit windy though. Curious and curiouser, the things that people do. And there's another lighthouse. Maybe it does look like a garden ornament at that point. Fort Augustus is a really strange place. I mean, I like the lock staircase. And in fact, they didn't destroy their fort, they just turned it into luxury accommodation. But it's very weird. It's like got millions and millions of early closing restaurants, cafes, and gift shops and things. But actually not any proper shops. There's only a spa at the service station. There's nothing else. There's no butchers, bakers, candlestick makers. It is just a tourist town. There's nothing else, which I find really quite odd actually. You expect it to have more of a centre? I'm having breakfast on a bench. There's near where we camped in the woods. I've been travelling with Freya for a couple of days, but she's wanting to go off and do her own thing. It's been fun. More wonderful forestry roads. Yay. So many forestry roads. There's some rumours about some of the lows or the highs being closed, so I don't know. I'll take the first high if it presents itself as being the only option. I want to put some miles in really, about 30 odd miles from Inverness and roughly halfway. And I would just like to, it sounds horrible, but I just like to get this done. I just want to go home actually at the moment. I might change when I get to Inverness, and it's a shame I'd love to do, but I heard about how hard that part is. I was John O'Groats, I was like, I'm not sure it's a good idea. I think it'd be a good idea to do it in fresh condition as a sort of adventure itself. I think after doing 2 walks, I think if it is tough in parts of it, I think that would be a bit dumb. But maybe when I get to Inverness, I'll be like, well, hey, let's go off into the wilderness. This moment in time, I'm like, no. Just taking the tent down. And these mods have been very good. Some slight issues, but no, it's been good. And these as well. I was not sure about these bungees surviving, but they've been good. Even if the main guy comes down, which makes it quite stormproof. You can see from the
See around?
yeah, it's still standing, even with this knot. I know half of it's full, and I've taken half of it down, but you can still see it's still standing just from those alone, just because of the tension of that, and that makes a lot more stormproof. Having a 3mm Dyneema makes a massive difference as well. Phrase gone. I'm now on my own, kid. I started this trip on my own. Nice to hike along with someone else for a bit. Good to get back to the old routine, and I haven't been videoing as much, and I've been spending more time in civilization than I was planning, so it'd be nice to get back to being just out here. And I think that's what she wanted as well. So I didn't come out here to socialise as much. A bit. That was good. I need to go and do a constitutional, get some water, and then we're going to be going on to Invergarry today. Actually get there today, and a bit further. I don't think I'll get to Drumnadrochit. It's a great name. Drumnadrochit. The question is whether to do the high route or the low route. I'll do the high route and you do the low route. It depends how boring the low route is. If it's all kind of like forestry roads and canal paths, I might be tempted, but I think I might not do the first one. And if you look in the woods today, you'll get a great surprise. Yes. Do bears? Yes, they do. Are you supposed to dig the hole first or dig it after? I got no idea.
That was the end of part 2 of the Great Glen Way and the 10th part of the Scotland trip. We travelled a distance of 11.9 miles for day 2, 12.9 miles for day 3, and a total of 130.7 miles. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please click the like button and click that subscribe button, that helps the channel. And a question for everyone: have you found a surprise chip shop or a surprise restaurant or something like that on your trips? If so, please comment below. On screen now will be the next day when it's available, otherwise it will be the previous day of this trip. I hope you're all well, look after yourself, and I'll speak to you soon.